Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone's going to have a blessed and successful Thursday. My son, he's over there asleep, but I've been up probably since 4 this morning and did some reading. I had to order some equipment yesterday for a job. Probably going to get up and change that package unit out next week, probably in Raleigh. Um, like I say, man, I live within my means. I stay out the way. And I try to do the best I can to avoid drama, confrontation at all costs. I don't have time for it. I don't entertain it, and I don't condone. I don't condone violence at all. I don't. Violence only gets more violence, and it gets people nowhere. Most times it's a setback. So I try to stay out of situations like that. Me and my son, like I say, we go out, we go on our little bike rides, and there's some people that I used to talk to in the past or see. For some reason, it seems like it's a different response you get. You, I noticed the other day I was out. Some of the people I would normally say hey and hello to, some of them they almost like they didn't even acknowledge me. They just turned the other way, and I'm like, wow. So you see how people really feel or care about you. Um, it's sad how people do one another. But like I say, some of the people I socialize with anyway, I normally wouldn't have talked to anyhow if I hadn't been put in the environment I was placed in. I feel like I stay in my own lane, and most of the time, if people see me out walking in the community, whatever, so I'm just passing through. Come out, get some fresh air. Sometimes, for the most part, I've been staying focused here, uh, trying to keep my business, what little small business I do have going on, and try to focus on this ministry course. And my main goal is to be a father, good father, and do some things. Whatever I do, I try to make sure I'm able to involve him. Even when it comes down, like I say, eventually I'll probably get back out there and do some more of the landscape and stuff, or working on cars as he gets older. So if he's interested in it, but for myself, the pulled pork barbecue, he said he wants to do that with me too. Get out there and do that probably this fall. Um, but for the most part, I try to be more involved into what he likes doing. Parenting doesn't come with a manual, so people have to figure out what works best for them. And when it comes down to a lot of the older fathers, a lot of them they were taught how to be, instructors, leaders. And some of them were so busy and caught up in their own individual lives to where they were somewhat selfish. They spent more time building and developing themselves up, but not really spending a lot of time with the child. So I took a different approach. Like I say, my father, he bought me things to make up for the time he really didn't, he couldn't be in my life at certain times because certain issues him and my mother had going on. But, you know, this is probably the most of me and my father's been around each other. So we had to learn one another, as time went by. Well, I just encourage everyone to learn how to be patient and don't make emotional decisions based off how you feel at a certain time because it can have a dramatic effect on the life of another individual if you're not careful. So I've learned how to not give everything a reaction because sometimes a person might be going through other things they may have be going on in their life and they just their way of venting, and sometimes they take the frustration out on you. So I don't give everything. I don't entertain everything that comes my way, or people try to come to me with their frustration. I listen sometimes, but then sometimes I'm going one out the other because I'm like, man, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Everybody got problems, but if I realize that it has nothing to do with me, mm-mm. Just realize sometimes people will call you or they want to tell you their problems like you don't have problems of your own. Like I say, I do the best I can. I live within my means. I stay out of the way. I run my air conditioning heat business the way I want to run my air conditioning heat business, and I keep my spending to a bare minimum, so I'm able to do the things I need to for my son. And I don't spend a whole lot of money. I don't. Mm-mm. Life is about saving. Learn how to save. Learn how to budget. When it comes down to my expenses, personal expenses, I probably spend. I try not to spend no more than $5 a day on myself. That's it. Other than that, I cook my own meals, so I'm saving there, and I'm getting healthier meals too, and they go a whole lot further. So I save there. I shave my hair. I cut my son's hair. The clothes I buy, I always buy my clothes. Well, I bought my clothes. I still got clothes I can fit probably from back when I was. Matter of fact, I got one outfit probably from when I was in the ninth grade. I still can fit. I used to buy all my clothes real long, tall, big and tall. So when it comes time to me buying shopping for my son, the clothes I buy for him, I buy 2 sizes bigger, so he always has room to grow into. I can always cuff or hem up the bottom of the pants, and then cut the seams back out of them. I've been doing that for years. Live within my means, learn how to be happy and appreciate what I have. It goes a whole lot further. Y'all be blessed, be encouraged. Get into that word, feed that spirit, man, just as much as you feed that natural. Y'all be blessed.